No matter what happens here, the internet is going to go wild because this was the most insane year for video games probably ever. So how are you going to nominate in a year that was as crazy as this, where Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, Diablo, the next Bethesda RPG, Zelda, Mario, the list goes on and on. I'm about to react to the Game Award nominees. I don't have many big hopes. My favorite games this year are not going to get love. I'm talking about Pikmin 4. I'm talking about Jedi Survivor. I'm talking about Hi-Fi Rush. I really don't think those games are going to get much nominations. How do you nominate them over certain things in certain categories? Maybe we'll be proven wrong.
I've never been so wrong.
If there's anything I am rooting for, it's Halo Infinite for best community support. That game is literally only alive because of its community support. So that's probably the only one that I will be super pleasantly happy to see. Maybe Hi-Fi Rush for art direction. I don't know. Yuri for Spider-Man 2. Peter Parker. Can't wait for the internet to explode. All right.
Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2023. For best
performance. Yuri. Come on, Yuri.
Ben Starr as Clive.
I've heard this. Great. Okay.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis.
Hey, good. Okay, there's some love.
As Solomon
Yeah.
Reed, Cyberpunk 2077.
I didn't even think of that. There's some love for Jedi, actually, yeah.
As Saga Anderson.
Yuri. Yuri.
Neil Newbon as Astarion. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yuri.
And Yuri
Thank God. Okay. It's gotta be like, wait, no. Totally cool with that.
Apex Legends. Cyberpunk 2077.
Wow, cool.
14,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah. I'm only need to speak about this because I've garnered a lot of Halo fans lately. Best ongoing is different from best community support. Ongoing is kind of, I won't explain it, but it's just different. Just know that. Best multiplayer.
Discord. Baldur's Gate 3.
Shout out to Alex in my community. He said for best multiplayer, Remnant 2. I think you're spot on, man, but we'll find out. That'll be probably the only love.
4. Party Animals.
Dude, wait a minute!
Street 3.
Wait a minute!
Best multiplayer.
I can't believe Party Animals made it in! Oh my
Baldur's
god!
Gate 3. Diablo 4. Party Animals.
Wow. And yeah, Street Fighter 6 makes sense.
Mario Brothers Wonder.
Wow.
For best art direction.
So no Remnant 2 love there. I don't think it'll get nominated for anything then, if it didn't get nominated for multiplayer. But wow, shout out to freaking Mario Wonder. I haven't played the game, but I have heard a lot of people not only sing it praises, but they keep saying like this is the best multiplayer a Mario game has had because of how unintrusive it is, yet inclusive at the same time. So very interesting, but Party I can't believe the best party game of the year got nominated for best multiplayer. That's sick. Okay, art direction. I really hope Hi-Fi Rush, because I think this is the only category it has a chance in.
R. Alan Wake 2.
Yes.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, dope.
P.
Oh, Liza.
Super
Okay.
Mario Brothers Wonder. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I agree with each of these. I debate about Tears of the Kingdom. Alan Wake looks fantastic, and I'm so glad they put in Hi-Fi Rush, because literally that whole world moves to the music, and that's something to recognize. Mario Wonder, that makes sense with the stuff they did with that game. 2 of my 3 so far.
Are Alan Wake 2,
Yes.
composer Petri Alonko. Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav
Yes.
Slavov. Final Fantasy
Yes,
16,
I was
composer
assuming this. I wasn't hoping this. I
Masahiro
assumed this.
Hi-Fi Rush, audio director Shuichi Kobori.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the
No,
Kingdom, composed
look. I have put over 100 hours into Tears of the Kingdom. It is a great soundtrack. That said, I don't think it should have been nominated. Freaking Mario Wonder, for instance, in their own wheelhouse. Mario Wonder, maybe Jedi Survivor, maybe. I thought the score for Spider-Man 2 was fantastic. Breath of the Wild deserved this, but I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom as like a brand new soundtrack. But that's about it. The rest of these I totally
Nintendo Sound
agree with.
Audio design nominees are
Forza Motorsport, I don't know. Shooters.
Dead Space,
Yeah,
Marvel Spider-Man 2,
kinda.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Best adaptation.
Only
recognizes
4.
Excellence in authentically created
There was only 4 in
shows
audio.
for best adaptation.
Last of Us, Last of Us, Last of Us.
Cast narrative. The nominees are Alan Wake 2,
Yeah, okay, this makes sense, but hold on. Baldur's Gate will definitely be here. I could see Spider-Man 2 not making it in, but I kind of hope they do. Jedi Survivor won't.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah!
2077,
Oh, wow.
Phantom Liberty,
A DLC.
Final Fantasy 16.
A Final Fantasy.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay, cool. Spider-Man 2 got it. Can we just recognize how fantastic it is that a Final Fantasy game finally getting nominated for Best Narrative? And I'm not saying that because like all Final Fantasy games have had bad stories. I'm saying this because of just how much of a dark period it seemed like Square Enix was going through with their writing between Final Fantasy 15 and all the things that they attached to that, Kingdom Hearts, as much. And I say this as somebody that adores Kingdom Hearts. I'm just glad that 16 was finally like, okay, we were going through a phase, and now we're through that and getting nominated for Best Narrative. So cool. Please, Cocoon. Yes, thank you, God. Okay, I knew Dave the Diver.
Sea of Stars.
New Sea of Stars.
Viewfinder.
Oh! I'm really happy to see Viewfinder here. Viewfinder and Cocoon are two indie games. I didn't, as much as I hoped they would be here, I did not have faith. I really didn't. I do want to shout out Plan of Lana. I don't think that game deserved to be here, but that was a great game. I know some people said Jusant, but I don't think Jusant could possibly stand up to these other nominees. But Viewfinder and Cocoon were doing things that, like, it's one of those things that it's like they dared to do. Like, they did mechanics that no other game was really doing this year. Not AAA, not AA, just these indie guys. So I am going to be rooting for Cocoon in that category, but I'm sure Sea of Stars will get it.
Best Community Support acknowledges
Halo.
the game for exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players.
Halo Infinite, but the way he described
Baldur's
it.
Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2,
Oh my God.
Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
That really bums me out, man. I won't ramble about it, but it just, and I figured it wouldn't. It's just, the thing is that I differentiate ongoing with community support. I think of ongoing as like what he described, like where the developers are kind of expanding the game. But then community support, it's like the developers, yes, they're listening to the community, but they're also, the game is being driven by the, I don't know, I guess that's a little bit of a minefield.
The nominees are
Cocoon.
Cocoon,
Yay!
Dredge, Pizza Tower,
Pizza Tower. I forgot about Pizza Tower. And Viewfinder getting more love. Okay. Cocoon, man. Play Cocoon. It's fantastic.
What's your most anticipated upcoming game? Remember, this has to be a
Hellblade
game
2.
Final Fantasy VII.
I don't think Hellblade 2 will be up here, but yeah. Final Fantasy Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. These all make sense.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
And Tekken
You know, I like, but I totally get it. I totally, like, Hellblade 2 is mine, but I get it. Best action adventure. Hellblade 2.
Marvel's
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
2. Yes, absolutely.
Resident Evil
Yes.
4. Star Wars
Yeah,
Jedi
dude,
Survivor,
yay!
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
100%. Okay, it might have seemed like this whole time I've been bashing on Tears of the Kingdom, but like this, it needed to be in this category. But I just want to say, I didn't even think of action adventure. I think that is the category that Jedi Survivor is not going to win it. But I'm just like, yeah, that's the category to recognize it. If there's anything in this reaction I want people to know, it's that I think I like the nominations more than the actual winners. Because it's like, I just want these to be recognized as amongst the best of the best in this category. Jedi Survivor got to be that. That's cool.
For best role-playing game,
Baldur's Gate
jury
3.
selected
Starfield.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Starfield.
Final Fantasy 16. Lies of P.
I will be shocked.
Sea of Stars. And
Oh.
Starfield.
I know they do it alphabetically, but I saw Sea of Stars and I'm like, wait a minute. Whew, okay. That's what, like, it's not going to win that category. But again, that's why I'm saying I love the nominations because of what I just said. So there's your Starfield nomination. Oh, it wasn't in best score either. See, I would have put Starfield's score over Zelda's. I really would have. There's so many things I would have put over Zelda's score. Again, not a bad score, but just better than others? I don't know. Best fighting game.
Nominees are God of
I was going to say, what else besides Mortal Kombat and Street
1.
Fighter? I mean, that's going to be between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 6, but Street Fighter 6 has it. Best action game.
Core 6.
There's your Armored Core. I said it would be an
Dead
action.
Island 2.
Dead Island 2 has come a long way. Ghost Recon 2.
Hi-Fi Rush. And Remnant 2.
There's Remnant 2. Dude, Hi-Fi Rush got some love. I personally don't think it does. I think I would have put other things in it other in the score area, but everywhere else, art direction and action game, I'm down. And Liza P, like there's something. This is good. So far, this is actually really good. By the way, I might have skipped some nominations or whatever. If I did, it's because I didn't really have much to say about it. My only category for Pikmin 4, my baby. If Pikmin 4 isn't in here, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Okay, Party Animals, yes. There it is, okay. Superstars, okay.
And Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
That's the only category my baby's gonna get in. If you're just tuning into the channel, Pikmin 4 is my most anticipated game of the year, and I knew it wouldn't be nominated for anything other than that.
Advance Wars 1 and
Strategy,
2,
Advance Wars 1, 2, yep.
Cities Skylines
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
Company of Heroes 3,
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Engage,
Oh, I totally forgot that came out.
Pikmin 4.
I never said it publicly, I think. But I literally told myself the only other category that Pikmin 4 has a shot at, it's not art direction. It's not, I can't even think of what else. It's sim/strategy game. Because Pikmin 4 is, at the end of the day, a strategy game about micromanaging your tasks. I didn't want to jinx it. Okay. My baby got her love. She got her love. Game direction. I have no idea for game direction. If Cocoon's here, Cocoon.
Alan Wake 2,
I will blow my mind.
Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
Marvel's
Okay,
Spider-Man
okay.
2, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
That's pretty much the sign of, it's usually very similar to Game of the Year, but I always root for something to be in this category that's like they did something that nobody else dared to, or they took the franchise in a direction that's really bold. And I think Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 and Mario Wonder, I think those deserve to be there. I just kind of wish that they put Cocoon or even Viewfinder in there because they did some crazy stuff, but whatever. Part that you probably just skipped ahead in this video to watch.
Okay,
If you watch the whole thing, you're a real Chad. Yep, 6 nominees. Let's see if our community thing was right.
The nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards are Alan Wake 2,
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3 from
Yes.
Larian Studios,
Yes.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac
I don't think we
Games,
put that. Did we put that?
Resident Evil 4
Okay,
from
they
Capcom,
did. They nominated Resident Evil
Super
4
Mario Bros. Wonder from Nintendo,
and Zelda.
and The Legend of
Wow.
Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom from Nintendo.
They put in Mario as well. Wow. I think the Mario thing is the one that I'm like, wow. Those all literally make sense to me. There's a part of me that feels a little bit bad about Resident Evil 4 because it is a remake. But you know what I mean? Like it's a remake. They built the game from the ground up. It's just heavily like storyboarded, if you will, by the source material. And because of that, it's like the game deserves to be recognized, but I just don't know for Game of the Year. That's just me. I could totally see people disagreeing with that because it reviewed fantastically. It's a 10 out of 10 game, but so did the original. So it's like, if we remake a game that was already fantastic and we remake it well, then are we instantly going to get nominated for a Game of the Year? You know, is that like a new formula that's going to happen? I don't know. It's like a whole other discussion. But I think Mario Wonder is really the standout to me because I kind of expected Resident Evil 4. As much as I'm personally like on the fence about it, Mario Wonder was the one that I was like, it is getting so many great reviews, but will they nominate it? And they did. Congrats on that front. And I do run this primarily like Xbox focused channel, but I'm not one of those freaking fanboys that's just going to be like, no Starfield. Dude, Starfield did not review as well as the rest of these games did. And just because it is a potential timeless game and it is a good game and it's an Xbox game and it's a Bethesda RPG, that doesn't mean it should be nominated. Now, if you thought it was an amazing game, that's perfectly fine. I liked it. I did. I thought it was a good game, and you might have thought it was a masterpiece. But collectively, that's the thing. Collectively, that's what you have to look at. Instead of just yourself, what is the collective? Oh, but they were bought. I don't know. Another discussion for another time. I'm pretty damn happy with every nomination here. I think if there's anything I'm disappointed by, it's Zelda for score and Halo Infinite not making it into community support. Those are the only two things. Everything else, I think I am pretty gosh darn content with. Maybe we differ though. Like at some point we will talk about, maybe who wins and what will be revealed. That's another freaking conversation. I keep teasing all these potential conversations, but that's why you want to be sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed this, stick around for more because we're definitely going to have more to talk about going into this. I'm pretty sure I'll be live reacting to this show. So make sure you stick around for that and check out whatever YouTube is suggesting to you and let me know what you thought of the nominees in the comments down below. That's literally why I upload these. I want to spark conversations with you. So let me know. What did you thought of it down below?